the most magical winter city on Earth. In this video, I'm gonna share with you why I think Tromsø, Norway is the most magical place on Earth during the winter. In fact, if you're watching this video in the Northern Hemisphere, you may be able to see the Northern Lights or Aurora Borealis right now. And if you're watching this from the Southern Hemisphere, well then you may want to plan a trip to Tromsø, because these natural light displays are one of the best things that you can witness when you travel. The small city of Tromsø is located just 350 kilometers south of the Arctic Circle in northern Norway, and it's the biggest city in the north. It feels like the gateway to the Arctic wilderness and is surrounded by mountains and forests. This city might be small, but it offers plenty to do, especially when it comes to seeing the Northern Lights or Aurora Borealis. And the best time to visit is between September and the end of March. That's when you get the polar night, which is a period of darkness that lasts for several weeks with only a few hours of daylight each day. So if you're looking for a unique experience in a beautiful location, then Tromsø is definitely worth considering. One thing I love about Tromsø is its unique location. It sits high up in the north, and during my visit in January, I experienced temperatures ranging from -4 to -12 degrees Celsius. Now, while that may sound cold, it was actually quite warm compared to the average January temperature of -7 to -13 degrees Celsius. But I am no stranger to cold weather, and I absolutely love it. Now, one of the main reasons people go to Tromsø is to experience the Northern Lights. And this is truly a spectacular sight to behold. The Northern Lights occur when the sun's charged particles hit our atmosphere and interact with oxygen and nitrogen molecules, creating beautiful, colorful displays of light. They appear in shades of green, red, blue, and purple, and can form different shapes such as curtains, rays, and bands. One of the best places to see them is from the outskirts of the city, where there is less light pollution. So I took a taxi downtown to get away from the city lights, and it took about 20 minutes to reach a spot where I could see the Northern Lights dancing across the sky. The experience was surreal. It felt like I was connected to something bigger than myself. The silence was deafening, and the vastness of the universe was all around me. It was also nice to connect with nature in this way, to witness something so powerful and awe-inspiring. But the Northern Lights are not the only natural wonder that you can experience in Tromsø. You can also witness the midnight sun. This occurs when the sun doesn't set below the horizon during the summer months, meaning that you can experience almost 24 hours of daylight. Now, although I visited during the winter, I still got to experience some of this phenomenon. For example, the sun was shining brightly at PM, and even at midnight, there was still plenty of natural light. Now, while this may sound strange to us here in the UK, where days in winter are at their shortest in December with only 4.5 hours of daylight, it is an amazing experience to witness the midnight sun. So how do you choose between experiencing the Northern Lights and the midnight sun? Well, you don't have to choose. Just visit at the right time of year. The best time to see the Northern Lights is between September and the end of March, when Tromsø experiences polar night. On the other hand, the best time to see the midnight sun is between May and the end of July, when Tromsø experiences the midnight sun. However, keep in mind that the weather in Tromsø can be unpredictable, and you may need to be patient to witness these natural wonders. Seeing the Northern Lights and the midnight sun can be a very reflective experience. It allows you to appreciate the power and beauty of nature and the vastness of the universe. It gives you a sense of perspective and makes you realize how small we are in comparison. These experiences can also make you feel very connected to the world around you and to other people. When you witness something so amazing and awe-inspiring, it creates a sense of wonder and excitement. So what else is there to do in Tromsø? Well, it's a small city, but it has a lot to offer. One of the most popular things to do is to take a cable car up Mount Storstinen. From the top, you can get a panoramic view of the city and the surrounding mountains and fjords. There are also a number of museums and galleries in the city. One of the most interesting ones is the Polar Museum, which tells the story of Arctic exploration. You can learn about the history of polar exploration and see exhibits on famous explorers like Roald Amundsen and Fridtjof Nansen. The museum also has a cafe and gift shop. Another great option is the Tromsø Arctic Alpine Botanic Garden, which showcases a wide variety of plants from the Arctic and Alpine regions. You can explore different types of vegetation and learn about the unique ecosystem of the north. The garden also has a cafe and gift shop. If you're interested in learning more about Sami culture, then be sure to visit the Sita Museum. Here you can learn about the history and traditions of the Sami people, who are the indigenous people of northern Norway. You can explore different aspects of their culture, including their language, religion, and art. The museum also has a cafe and gift shop. Of course, Troms wouldn't be a winter destination without offering a range of winter activities. One of the most popular ones is dog sledding. You can go on a dog sledding adventure through the snowy landscapes and forests surrounding Troms. You can learn about the history and techniques of dog sledding and also get to meet the dogs. Another great option is snowmobiling. You can go on a snowmobile safari and explore the snowy landscapes and forests surrounding Troms. You can also try something a bit more extreme like ice diving in the frozen waters of the nearby fjords. If you prefer something a little more relaxing, then you can go for a swim in one of the city's geothermal pools. The most popular one is the Pressvinet pool, which has hot tubs with views of the city and the surrounding mountains. Of course, you can't forget the local cuisine. Be sure to try some of the traditional Norwegian dishes such as waffles, reindeer meat, and fish. There are also a number of restaurants and cafes in the city serving international cuisine. One of the most popular ones is the Smack restaurant, which serves modern Nordic cuisine and has a cozy atmosphere. Another great option is the cafeteria, which serves traditional Norwegian food in a rustic setting. Overall, Troms is a truly magical city. Its unique location and stunning natural beauty make it a must-visit destination. Whether you're looking to experience the Northern Lights, go dog sledding, or simply explore the city's charming streets, Troms has something for everyone. If you're planning a trip to Troms, I highly recommend that you stay for at least 3 days. This will give you enough time to explore the city and its surroundings and to experience everything that this magical place has to offer. Thank you so much for watching. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel tips and hacks. Safe travels!